Hey everybody, Omar here, the knife of the party, and I am back with another fun-filled video for you. And there is no new information for me to talk about on this video. I'm just going to name off all of my South African knife collection, the knives that I own. I do post these on Instagram occasionally, but, I just thought it'd be kind of nice to do a quick update of what I own. This is going to be part one of two videos, and I've done this before. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping I can fit this all into just two videos. So let's go ahead and get started. My first one that I'm going to show you is the Andre Thorburn L38 front flipper with white Westinghouse handles and the Eagle bolster on there. Blade is M390. It runs on ceramic bearings. Really stupid smooth. It's really an index front flipper, but you can do it with your thumb. Really very nice. This is probably like the star of the show in my collection. Andre Thorburn. The next one is a custom by Dusthorn, and this is a one-of-a-kind. Same with this one. This one's also one-of-a-kind. This one is a very special one-of-a-kind. This is the Dusthorn Slim Boo Boo in G10 blue and orange handles with a titanium pocket clip. Really nice file work with a carbon fiber back spacer. As you guys can see, it's really very nice. What makes this knife really special from all the other Slim Boo Boos out there, this one actually runs on ceramic bearings. Now, as far as I know, this is the only Slim Boo Boo made by Dusthorn that runs on ceramic bearings. All the other ones out there are washers. So this one he made special for me. There's a reason why he made it, and if you go back on my channel and you check out when I reviewed this knife, that I could tell you the whole story right there. So Dusthorn Slim Boo Boo. The steel on this piece is Nitro 77. I've talked about this steel before. It's very special steel. It goes through an extensive heat treatment process. And then it is quenched in liquid nitrogen 4 times just to give it the same strength and cutting ability as like M390, only I think it's better. This one is by Steam Cam. This is called the Hornet. Forgive me again if I forget the names of some of these knives. Some of them are actually just like numbers. So this one is in shredded black marble carbon fiber with a zirconium pivot, and it's got a titanium pocket clip with like the blue accents. Really very nice, and matches the blue liners on this knife. I actually find this knife in my pocket more often than I care to admit, just because the black marble carbon fiber on this piece is so stunning. It's just really fantastic. I mean, it's so simple because he only uses like 2 materials, but the materials that he uses, they really just stand out on the knife. Again, really nice file work and a very nice black titanium back spacer. The next one could be mistaken for this knife right here, but this is not actually the same knife. It just looks aesthetically the same. This is called the Steam Cam. The EDCTI is what it's called. This one's in brown micarta. Again, very similar to the Hornet, but the shape of the handle is probably a little bit more squared off. We've got a sort of titanium brass colored pivot matching pocket clip, brown micarta back spacer. Really just a really nice combination. It's all one material, but the way it's put together, really fantastic one. Steel blade on this is CTS XHP on this one here. This one is only one of 2 full dress pieces that I own. This one is by Erucus Flumeris. We have blue Damascus bolsters on this. And shredded marble carbon fiber for the handles, Damascus blade. And we've got, again, very, very beautiful file work on there. The file work, as you guys know, is done by hand. It takes time to do that, so don't kid yourself. We've got a blue matching titanium pocket clip with a ceramic ball catch. And, of course, the backspacer is Damascus. Really just a fantastic, fantastic knife. This is pretty much a safe queen. I think I maybe used it once, but pretty much just a safe queen. It's just, you know, some knives have to be safe queens. That's how pretty they are. This one is by John Arnold. This is not a safe queen. I've actually used this quite a bit. Damascus blade on this one with marble carbon fiber handles, blue titanium pocket clip, and something unique and only unique to John Arnold, who's the maker of this knife. He does Moonglow backspacer, which is sort of like his signature. He's the only one that does that. Basically helps you find the knife. We've got a nice modified Warncliffe style blade. Very, very nice, very smooth. Also runs on ceramic ball bearings. Sorry, not ceramic ball bearings, tool steel ball bearings on this one with a blue pocket clip. And we also have a, this backspacer is meant to be used as maybe kind of like a Kubaton for tactical defense or something. You can seriously injure somebody with that pointed object there. So that's what that is. Again, another front flipper. Most of the knives in my collection are front flippers. I love front flippers, especially if it's done well, and the design of it is, as unique as it can be. John Arnold definitely is one of the more unique front flipper makers out there. We have another John Arnold piece. This one, the flipper looks a little bit different. It's much more flatter, much more low profile, but no less compelling. We've got an M390 blade on this one. We've got Ambonia wood burl inlaid inside the G10. Again, Moonglow backspacer. The liners are kind of purplish, I guess. Again, tool steel bearings, very smooth, meant to be an index flipper. Really nice. I think the pocket clip is, it looks more, blurplish, you'd say, for the pocket clip color on that one. Really nice. We have here a Trevor Burger knife, blue titanium bolsters and lightning strike carbon fiber, with a carbon fiber backspacer, blue liners on this, and a really nice silver titanium pocket clip. One of the most unique things about Trevor Burger is his detents are incredibly soft. He doesn't do a lot of hard detent knives, although I think his Lex K, which I also own, is more of a medium to, I'm going to say, hard detent on that one. But for the most part, he does have a very, very soft detent on his knives. M390 blade on this one. The ergos are just fantastic. You could actually mistake this knife for a ZT. Maybe like a more elegant looking zero tolerance knife. At least that's what it reminds me of. Really nice. We have here the Andre Thorburn and Andre Van Heerden A11 knife. This is the newest knife in my collection. I picked this up at the Blade Gallery last week. Really fantastic. We've got blue fat marble carbon fiber, a zirconium pivot, and gray titanium pocket clip. Almost like Cosy Steam Cam, just two materials being used on a knife, but yet they're able to make it stunning enough that it stands out. Yeah, I've been carrying this for quite a bit now because it's brand new. This one is by Dusthorn. It's called the Flip Boo Boo, and this one is pretty much a full dress piece. I'm going to say it is a full dress piece. We've got Damascus bolsters and this material on the knife. It looks like almost looks like carbon fiber, but it's not. It's actually called C-Tech, which is a combination of like metals and resin, and it's all put together. It's sort of oh god, yeah, this material is sort of like a man-made material made from other materials. So that's another way South Africa is pretty inventive. They're actually able to make materials look very, very elegant no matter what the price. We've got these screws, almost looks like jewelry. Very, very nice. Again, front flipper. Again, Nitrobe 77 steel. Really fantastic. We have a blue titanium pocket clip. This is the same pocket clip he puts on all of his knives, because Dusthorn is not a knife maker that likes pocket clips. He usually provides a nice slip with all of his non-pocket clip knives. The next one is my Clyde Chalanore Viper. This one is a one-of-a-kind handmade knife. Actually, half CNC, half handmade. All the detail work is done by Clyde Chalanore. We have a unique one-of-a-kind design for the fat carbon fiber inlay. Just a really fantastic knife with a Damascus blade on it. It's boot. I'm going to be getting another one soon. Not sure when that's going to be. Probably at the end of the year. And I'll also be sending this one in because, as you guys can see, the bolster on it seems to be kind of worn. It's sandblasted titanium. Sandblasted titanium kind of gets scratched up a lot. Yeah, still very, very nice. Very, very smooth on ceramic ball bearings. One of the things about Clyde Chalanore is he always has his centering and his smoothness tuned in super perfect. Super perfect. This one is by J.D. Van Deventer, and it's also on sale. So if anybody's interested in buying this one, you can check it out on eBay. I am selling this knife. Yeah. I'll be getting another J.D. Van Deventer knife probably in place of it, but for now, it's in this collection until it is sold. We've got orange G10 on here and black G10, kind of all, you know, sort of put together. So that's one layer. This is actually like one layer of G10, and then on the top, that's another layer of G10. M390 blade, wicked smooth action on this, and it's not even on steel, on a ceramic ball bearing, some regular tool steel ball bearings. We've got a beautiful forged titanium pot clip. I don't know how he does that, but that looks spectacular, almost like confetti. Same thing goes with the back spacer, and he's also got some nice file work there on the side. So you're getting a lot for what you're paying for on a knife like this. It's really just fantastic. It's a perfect example of just a regular tool knife that can look as nice as this, and, you know, I guess pretty much be a custom. Just fantastic on that one. Okay, moving on, we have the Andre Van Heerden. What's the name of this one? The M. Righteous 44 flipper knife with zirconium pocket clip and snake wood. What's interesting about this knife is that the carbon fiber and the snakewood. It's like all one piece. Nobody knows how he does that. I don't know how he does that, but apparently it's all one piece. Go figure. We've got gold liners on the knife and a carbon fiber back spacer. This knife kind of mimics the A2, A8, except that it's not like a one-clip style blade. And so, sort of similar to that knife, if you've ever seen that one. This one is also going to be on sale. In fact, I'm probably going to put this one up tonight. This is the Dusthorn Slim Boo Boo in machine sculpted G10 with carbon fiber back spacer and really nice file work on the front of the knife and also on the back, as you guys can see. It's really just fantastic. Very nice and smooth on washers only. Dusthorn doesn't do a lot with ball bearings, but he does. He does make knives with ball bearings, but not all that often. You know, a variety of his knives that he has made were on washers, and that's actually one of his talents. And I'm going to show you that in a few seconds when we reach down to almost the next to last knife. I'll show you. The Dusthorn Slim Boo Boo is what this one is. Moving on to the J.D. Van Deventer Palladium Flipper in fluted carbon fiber. It's a very thin layer of carbon fiber, as you guys can see. It's very sturdy, though, I think. We've got blue liners on this one. And a black carbon fiber back spacer with a black titanium pocket clip. Fairly simple, custom. Most of the aesthetics are actually in the blade. We've got like a really nice tactical blade there for you. Just really nice. Really very, very nice. The next one is the Cosy Steam Cam Samsung front flipper. I'm actually going to be getting a junior Samsung front flipper very soon. This one's in white Westinghouse and red lightning strike carbon fiber with a white Westinghouse pivot. Yeah, Cosy Steam Cam made this one for me. We kind of both discussed the design. And if you go to his website, Cosy Steam Cam Knives, you can actually, he's still got the picture of this knife up. This is a one-of-a-kind, handmade knife with a red carbon fiber back spacer on it to match. Really nice. Really, really nice. The next one is the Thorburn Van Heerden A2, A10 knife. Again, a one-of-a-kind in cross-cut carbon fiber that looks like wood. It looks just like wood. What makes this knife aesthetically amazing is it looks like wood because the streaks that you see in the carbon fiber is actually cross-cut copper running through the entire knife. We've got a black zirconium zirconium pivot, and the proprietary pocket clip that they use was actually sculpted for this particular model. Usually, you know, the pocket clip that they use is this one here, which is almost pretty much the same on every knife, except for this custom piece here because of the slim profile, James Bondish looking knife or shape that they decided to choose to use for this one. Yeah, really nice. We've got a very low profile front flipper. Sort of an executive knife, pretty much. You could wear this one with a suit. Really very nice. So, as I was saying before, Dusthorn does absolutely amazing things with washers. There's not that many people that have that kind of talent. I don't have any idea how he does that. This knife runs on washers only, and yet you can see how smooth that is. You would think it's on ball bearings, but it's not. It's just washers. This is one of those knives that Dusthorn is constantly making. I don't think he thinks it's much of a challenge for him as a knife maker. But again, it's a simple custom, and the big attraction to it is the smoothness on washers only. There is no blade play on this knife, so I don't know how he's able to do that with the washers only. We've got a carbon fiber backspacer on this one, and the blue carbon fiber, which got like this laminated, is sort of like laminated on top, but yeah, that's actually blue carbon fiber, or blue lightning strike carbon fiber, I'm going to say. Really nice. And the last one, before I move on to video part 2 of my South African knife collection, is a very special, big sucker. This one is the Clyde Chalanore Raptor, in all titanium with sculpted handles on this one. The pattern on it, he only made about 50 of these, and he didn't even do a pattern design on all of his Raptors. Some of them have inlays on them. Some of them have got just, he did different things. Some of them don't have the cross screws, but he only made 50 of these, and the ones with the patterns, each one of them, in other words, each one of them have a completely unique design on both sides of the knife. On both sides. No two are alike. So that's what makes this one special. The steel on this one is M390. And we've got sort of, I'm going to say like a modified worn clip style blade. Really very nice. It's got multiple openings. You can use the flipper. And you can also use the hole. That works really well also. The screws are custom, which he doesn't do anymore. And I've told that story many times. I'm not going to tell that story again, but if you want to, you can check out my video on this knife, explaining why he doesn't use these screws anymore. So there you have it. We've got a nice titanium pocket clip. So there you go. And that is part 1 of my South African knife collection. Just wanted to show that to you. I will be back to do part 2 of this in just a few minutes. So see you guys later for part 2.